It's time for our tale of Riddick Big Daddy Bowe, the 1988 Olympic silver medalist, a two-time heavyweight champ. The Gypsy King, Tyson Fury, this multi-time heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Manchester, England. He'll beat you down and then sing to you afterwards.
Todd, can you spot the
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner,
from Brooklyn, New York, here is the Olympic silver medalist and the two-time unified heavyweight champion of the world, introducing Big Daddy Riddick Bowe.
Fighting out of the blue corner, from
one of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
If you know you can fight, you don't need a crowd, you don't need anything apart from that opponent in the opposite corner.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. And there's the bell to start the round. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. You don't want to trade shots. He blocks the hook. So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this will be like the rabbit in the headlights.
Beautiful counter shot. Halfway through the round and it's pretty much even Steven. You'd like to see more jabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Just missed with that hook. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Not a lot of defense here at all. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Don't get caught up on how many times this guy gets hit. He's a slugger, Johnny, and you know he's just waiting for his opportunity to strike back.
Speed generates power. Timing is everything. If you've got speed, you can pop, knock anybody out. You've just got to hit him in the right spot.
These two fighters are made for one another. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters. He misses with that jab.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
The reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Just missed with that jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got... They ring the bell, and here we go. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
They are giving us a high-tempo show. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. He's got to figure out a way to neutralize that length.
Never gonna happen. If you've got a good jab, you've got a good reach. I know nobody could ever get past that jab.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift. Fantastic punch.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
Be confident. That's it. Nice and smooth. Stay that way now.
Look at the hand speed and footwork between these two elite level middleweights. A perfect counter shot. Good counter punch. When are we going to see a jab from the... Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well done. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
The positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch. There's a counter shot. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now.
Don't let it put me strike there.
Good one. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
I've seen it so many times. One punch changes everything. I've seen guys winning hands down. They decide to showboat and show off them. Blam! It's over. So they've got to stay sharp. One punch changes everything.
Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
And there's the bell to start the round. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Stamina is off the charts. Nice counter shot. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Do you believe this? Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Good counter punching, and he wasn't ready for that counter punch. This fight has a real good flow to it. Another scoring shot there. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Those counter punches have to hurt. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
They ring the bell, and here we go. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. No respect for each other's punching power. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
They better start respecting each other's punching power. Couldn't land that jab. Couldn't land that jab. Chance to make history. Oh, that changes everything, and down they go.
1, 2, 3.
Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You're being put down. You've got to...
And there's the bell to start the round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
Oh my goodness, that little Yorkshire Terriers, they're never going to give up.
Trying to land that jab. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Well done with that counter shot. Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
Oh my goodness, what pace, what pace. They're like, do you know what a Yorkshire Terrier is, Tom? They're like little Yorkshire Terriers.
Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Missing with the hook. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made look so easy.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Don't focus on that hook. Focus on your boxing.
It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout because it makes a night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for overtime.
You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. Look at the footwork, the hand speed. This is the best that the middleweight division has to offer. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That jab misses. I don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
You've got a couple of big units here, so I'm expecting power. You're going to have excitement. You're going to have drama because when these guys slow down, that's when the punches are going to land.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. perfect counter shot. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that. They ring the bell, and here we go. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Swing and a miss with that hook. The perfect counter lands.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way.
Well done with that counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counter punch.
This is why I love the little guys. This is exactly why I love them. Look at them, toe to toe, heart for heart. You know, mano a mano, they're letting the shots go.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline.
This could be the end. Well, he's back up, but now what, Johnny?
Gotta look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. What a huge momentum swing. And there's the bell to start the round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Needs to put some combination work together. 1 punch is good, 2 punches better. Missing with the hook. Trying to land that jab. Beautiful counter punch. Well, Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
This is what you're going to get. You're going to get speed, good footwork. You're going to get punches thrown from head to body. You're going to get a lot of toe-to-toe. When you got fighters at these weight division, they'll stand there. They don't need a ring. They need a phone box.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
The courage on display here is incredible. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. And he just misses with that jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
These two featherweights are going to let their hands go, you know that.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
There's a counter shot. Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it. So the referee says he can continue.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot. Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You've got away with it. You can do it again.
We're about to see a first-round knockout. Looks like trouble. And what else could they do but to take a knee here?
Absolutely gassed out. Didn't know what to do and hurt on top of that.
Final 10 seconds. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering they ring the bell, and here we go. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Beautiful counter shot. Both men step back for just a moment. No rest for the weary. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. He missed with that jab. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you got to get some before you get him close.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. They exchanged punches. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. That hook was off target. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Nice counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, it's go back to the drawing board time, a unanimous decision victory.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan. What a result.